His most recent novel, Pigeon, reached number 56 on the Amazon bestseller list for general humor. I think that's awesome. General humor and mysteries. Pres was nominated as the best local author in Nouveau's Best of Indie of 2016 and 2017. He's been featured in WFYI's All Things Considered and at the Kurt Vonnegut Memorial Day and the Indianapolis Public Library Foundation book sale. Pres's novels are available on Amazon and locally Indie Reads Books on Mass Avenue, and Books and Brews in Carmel. Help me welcome to the stage, Pres Maxson.
Greetings, my friends. Hello, hello. I'm here today actually to tell you about my dream job. That's it right there. The guy in the caged golf cart at the driving range picking up balls. And I had that job when I was 17, as you can see from this photograph. That's definitely not a drawing from my iPhone. But although the idea of my dream job has evolved as I've gotten older, I've been still chasing that feeling ever since, and that's what I want to talk about today, the risk associated with chasing your passion and how I manage that fear caused by the risk. So first of all, I'd like to show you this. This is an equation that's not a stranger to a mathematician. This is the equation for an infinite line. But for me, I use it as to solve for the y, the WHY of my existence. So in the next couple minutes here, I'm going to assign a value to each variable and sort of talk about that journey for just a sec. We'll start with x. X is the passion itself. Now, I can't stand here and tell you what your passion is. Obviously, you know what it is already, but I do have something that'll be a helpful hint. First, your passion is something that makes you happy, right? Or something that you like to be in the business of that makes you happy. In my humble opinion, X is not something that causes pain and sorrow to other people. Like if your passion is breaking into people's homes or leading a genocidal army, you gotta knock it off. So one of the biggest obstacles I've seen to pursuing your passion is time. You don't have time to follow your passion. That's the M&R equation, which we're going to get back to. But here's how I found the time to pursue my passion. I took 168 hours in a week, subtracted 50 hours for a job, subtracted 3 hours every weeknight and 13 hours every weekend day to spend with my family. Then I wasted 7 hours every day. That's another 7, takes me down to 70. Pretending I get a whole 8 hours of sleep every night. I'm budgeting 56 hours a week to sleep. That still left me with 14 hours, and I couldn't believe there was that much time left. And all of a sudden, the risk associated with following my passion felt a little bit more like, oh, maybe I have time to do this. So before I go on and explain the final variable here, I'm going to go back to the equation itself. Now, any mathematicians here will know that this is probably not the adequate way to actually graph this line, but you're talking to a guy who photoshops himself into drawings he makes on his phone, so let's not worry about math that much. We start with X, the passion. You multiply it by M, by time, to get good at it, and B is the key to the whole thing. That's the balance. That's the healthy part of happy and healthy pursuit of my passion. So let's say that's relationships outside the pursuit of my passion, the responsibilities I carry in life outside the pursuit of my passion. If I'm getting a negative stress from those, and it's represented on this graph as a negative number, then my infinite line points down, and metaphorically, my pursuit of passion, the why of my existence, plummets. I fail. But if I have a positive influence, that balance in my life, positive energy from those relationships and those responsibilities outside my pursuit of passion, my line goes up forever. And all of a sudden, the risk associated with chasing my passion feels a lot less scary. Now, the one last note here is there is one difference between me and an infinite line, and that difference is that I am not infinite. I have to end at some point. And for me, that retirement hopefully will come after a successful career of pursuing my passion and end in retirement back at my dream job as the guy in the golf cart at the driving range.